We're just gonna run this video just for the fun of it, because we've come up and we've hit the POC here, and we've got so much area of repair left. The probability, it would seem, that this market will continue to move down this afternoon is very, very good. So that's what we're expecting. So we're taking a short position on this, and really I see no point in really going long unless we get above these highs, in which case we can potentially move back to the upper value area. But I'm really not of that opinion. I'm really not. We've moved up quite a bit just to get there. And we know that a 6-point move is generally a sufficient move to change the trend. And we moved up from 75.50. That was the low. 6-point move would take us to 81.50. We've hit 82. We've just barely managed to change the trend. And just to show you that, let's go over here. Okay. There's the 3.2, and you can see the change in trend here. But that having been said, okay, it is not likely, it really isn't likely that that's going to continue. I just don't see it. The 125, as you can see, is now overbought. And we're right up there, to the POC. So in the light of that, we can really expect this to start moving down. And that's what we believe will take place. The premium seems to suggest that. Okay, so we'll come back and just keep tabs on this as the day goes on. Now you see how we've dropped down to this first area of repair in here. We've reached the low value area, and we've come down here to this low area of repair. Now we may bounce here, may continue on down till about here before it bounces, but it's continuing down. So we're not going to jump out of this, because if we're here, likely we're going to continue right on down, because this is an area of lower volume even still. Okay, so that's where we've gone. We may spend some time, but it looks like we're going to continue right on down. Probably need to come back up and do a little repair work in here. But nice drop. Nice drop. We'll come back when we get even lower. Well, now we see, interestingly enough, how the market has gone up and is now going to test that upper value area, and potentially we'll go ahead and come down, but hard to say. We are now into the afternoon activity, and potentially if this was the low, we could be hitting a new high for the day, in the next hour of trading. If this comes down, and of course if that is breached, that changes everything. But right now it's a little difficult to say. This could wind up being a green day pattern up with a high in the early afternoon. And that surely is looking like where this is headed. So we'll come back. Well, this is very interesting. This is really, really very interesting. Wow. Now the area of repair is right in there. Volatility is unbelievable. Let's just go back to the ES. So you can see we hit a new high. We hit a new high for the day, really suggesting that we are still long. Although it looks like we'll probably let's take a look at this situation right in here, just from the standpoint of a retracement. Okay, we had divergence here. But that's just, and there was a gap in here as well, several gaps. But interesting, yeah, new high for the day, so that really changes everything. And I just hope that that's not the high, because even though this would, by way of pattern, looking at the time here, this is a little early. Yeah, it's just past 1 o'clock. Yeah, just past 1 o'clock. It doesn't stand to reason that that's the high. But we've only got about another 20 minutes for that pattern to complete. So having done so, it would be a very early high and a green day up. So it would stand to reason that we will try to push up again as the overall trend at this point is now long. And sure enough, here we go.